After starting our career off hot, we were back-to-back players of the month. We then had a little bit of a problem last episode. We struggled to get the match ratings, to get the scores, to get the assists, and to cap it off in the final game. We sustained an injury. Out for 27 days. At least that's what I imagine with the match fit saying in 27 days. The injury report actually said 4 weeks. So around that, I guess, 27, close to 4 weeks. But unfortunately, that does mean we are missing some big fixtures. In the next month, or for this actual episode's month of July, we'll be missing the Toronto FC and our first match against the Timbers in a really big rivalry. We'll be missing the Nashville game, the Chicago game, the Colorado game. That's 5 games we're going to miss. And maybe, just maybe, we'll be back in time to face LA Galaxy in the Open Cup. And then maybe LAFC. Granted, I haven't played since FIFA 14, so I don't know if during this injury, if my coach trust, I think is what it's called, is going to go down and I won't even be in the starting lineup by the time I get back. It's things we're all going to learn today. As we get started, I can't do any training because I'm injured. At least I don't think I can. But we'll skip along and hopefully we're back in time for the Open Cup match. Luckily, though, for our standing, the Sounders win without us with a 2-1 victory over Toronto FC in our first missed game. Rusnak had a goal, and that's the only goal that I see. So, or if I learn how to play, and it's weird. In most other games, you scroll with the left stick, but in FIFA, it's most of the time with the right stick. Roldan. Don't know if that's Christian or Alex. I'm going to assume Christian Roldan. He scored in the 32nd minute, and then Rusnak scored in the 84th to give us the win fairly late in the game. And actually, despite being injured, we're still allowed to train, so I'm not exactly sure how that works, but that should help us keep up as we actually get a boost as well, or a level up, so that's nice, but that should help us try to keep up with our coach trust. And all too realistic, we lose. First loss of the season to the Portland Timbers, losing 1-0. Really wanted to be a part of that game and actually win against the Timbers, because that's something the Sounders unfortunately have struggled with the last few times that we've actually faced them. Hopefully that doesn't continue in real life, and hopefully whenever we get back out there and can play them in this game, we fix that. And in the next game, we draw 2-2 against Nashville, a team that we opened up MLS play against and did so really well. A Bear scored in the 48th minute and Christian Roldan in the 22nd. We ended up giving up the, at least, advantage in the 72nd minute. But we finally get back in the win column against the Chicago Fire, 2-0. Montero in the 85th minute get one in, and JP scored in the 29th. So overall, we seem to do pretty well in that game, and it is at least nice with us being out. Obed Vargas is getting some playing time. And in our last game before Open Cup, we lose to the Colorado Rapids 2-1. We only scored in the 52nd minute. We give it up in the 69th. Rosenberry with the winner, and we allowed one in the 46th. So it was all second half play. Seems like the team needs us, but I don't know if we'll be back in time for the Open Cup game. And we are no longer injured. Coming in as a substitute in the Open Cup. We're in the 77th minute. We need to get some goals to, well, help us win. Avoid conceding more than 2 goals. Clear the ball one time. No, I mean, we need to score. After a second consecutive offsides, it will be a pass in here from Nuhu. Nuhu not going to end up finding Christian Roldan. We need to get the ball back quickly. We need a goal as Galaxy go wide again. This time not offsides. Working down the wing. Looking for that final cross in. They had a couple guys there, but end up not finding anyone. But the second pass in will work a lot better. Fry has to save. If we can't find a way to tie this game up late, we are out of the Open Cup. They go short End up for a closer cross, right to Fry. Can we keep it in Nuhu? We'll get it back to Fry. Fry gets it up, and we could go ahead and get on the offensive. Galaxy working the ball back in again. They have a through pass in. Fry has to save. 86th minute. We do not have enough time, or not. We have enough time. We don't have a lot of time, but we have to find a way to get this ball back and get the ball in the back of the net. All right, we sit at about the 90th minute. We need to find some passes in here. We don't have a lot of opportunity left. Get that up to Morit? No, that's JP. JP will get it over to Rusnak. Back heel. We don't have a lot of space. We don't have a lot of time either. Crossed. Net off the top bar. Headed in. No. Saved again, or was wide. I'm honestly not sure. Is it a corner? I really hope so. It is a corner. We are not done yet. Not a lot of time left, though, as Fry has come up. We need to get on the end of it. That one looked like it went out of bounds, but apparently they keep it in, and that will do it. We had one opportunity, and we went off the top bar. We are out of the Open Cup. The injury cost us in a major way. We were doing so well in all of our attempts or all of our Open Cup games. We won them fairly handedly. Then the injury knocks us out for almost an entire month, or about a month. And when we had our chance late, we missed. Now in the next game, just a couple days later, we're down 2-0 to LAFC, coming in the 84th minute. We really are going to need to see some fantastic play if we're going to pull this back. And we do start off with a corner attempt. Looks like we're starting to take these short. Not quite sure why. Asked for the pass back here, but no, JP goes for goal. Let's see, we could get on the end of this one. Flick it on to our teammate there, Ariaga, into me. Not going to get the ball off in time. Tried to have a quick one-timer there. Ends up not working in our favor. Trying to work the ball upfield here for at least one back. And we get it. Rusnak with a nice kick to that top corner. We draw it back 2-1. We're going to need another quick turnaround. We're to pull away a late draw in this one. Well, only a few minutes left, and they flick that right over my head. Trying to pull away late in this one, but that ball gets knocked free. Ladero moves it on up. I believe that's Morris playing in the middle. Back up to Morris, up to me. Get around the defender. Try to hit the speed around. Have a clear shot in on goal and saved. Went for that near bottom post. Trying to put the pressure on late here in the 89th minute. Fry comes up, and that ends up going almost straight at him. Try to get control of this one here. Keep us in it. Cross in towards goal. Rusnak ends up getting taken out, and I can't get the ball off the defender. Now with next to no time left in this one, need to find some final passes. JP up to Montero. Montero to me. We try to go wide, try to find some space. We're surrounded and we end up losing the ball. And that might cost us. There's only a few seconds left and they have a guy breaking downfield. LA trying to put this game away. Okay, Yamar gets on the end of it. We need to get the ball up and we're out of time. Well, we end up drawing one back. But things have not gone well for us since we've got injured. We ended up having at least one shot in on goal, but we really didn't have any time to be out there to help raise our match rating at all. We completed some passes, got in a couple tackles, but we need to be out there from the get-go if we want to help this team win. And as we move into the month of August against FC Dallas, still coming in as a sub, where it's probably going to take a full month to get us back into that starting rotation. But a win here today, with this game tied, will definitely help us out. So let's get into it. Plus, we're also starting with the ball, so that's going to help us out as Nuhu gets the ball up to me as we go out wide here perhaps. Try to find some space, cut back to the outside. Try to flick onto the backside, a little bit too much on that one, but we do keep momentum. Still keep the possession as Ladero almost found a way to sneak that one in. Now Dallas has a clear shot down the side. Let's try to come in here, help in case they cross it. Nice job there by Yamar. Sticks the foot in, and we can go ahead and carry this ball up. Nuhu, though, not a great pass. Goes right to the Dallas man. And now we're right back in the same position where we have to defend. Yamar, though, oh, that one was actually Nuhu. Does a good job. Does go out for a corner. A corner attempt here for Dallas. Trying to find their late winner, just as we are. Nice clearance there. Let's try to get up, pressure the defender. Passes it back down. Has a very harsh pass into the middle, but Fry collects. All good. Now let's see if we can put together our own offensive possession here. Let's wrap around. BigBearB went to the opposite side that we went to. Try to spin around here, which we do. Have a shot in towards goal, but okay. I thought that was going to go bottom corner. Instead, we go top corner, and it bounces off the inside and out of the goal. Very similar to the early one, I believe, in the Open Cup game where it went off the top bar. As now Dallas trying to capitalize. Reagan not able to get on top of it. Another cross in towards the middle. We have a couple guys there. Fry will save. Now with just about stoppage time remaining, Dallas has an in, looking for the winner, and a huge save there from Fry. Go out for another corner. They do go near post to the backside and out. Now with next to no time left, we go short. We got to get the ball up here. We got to get the ball up. And they don't give us the time. One more pass was needed. Not able to find that winner yet again. We end 0-0, at least collecting 1 point. And once again, a similar opportunity. Game tied 0-0 in the 81st minute. We have to help our team come away with a win. We've been dropping too many points. And if we're going to get ourselves back in this starting lineup, we really need to find a way to meet these match objectives. So let's go with some simple things. Get a cross success rate of at least 30%. Well, if we just have one and we complete it, well, then we're 100%. So let's see if we can get the job done. It's a defensive corner. Fry tips it over the bar. For the second opportunity, they go short. Maybe look for a late cross to the backside. Instead, they drive it in. Alex Roldan clears it. Well, kicks it out of the back. Or apparently actually went off one of the Atlanta guys. So we can go ahead and try to take over on offense as Fry boots this one back. Try to get on the end of it. Knock it down to JP, but JP can't corral it. And we will get that one away from Atlanta. Try to move down the field here. Look for that cross. And every time I call for it, they go to pass it to me. So I end up kicking it like right back to them. Or to the defense, at least most of the time. And now Atlanta trying to capitalize off of it. Almost got the through pass there. Do get a nice pass to the backside off the bar. We get lucky. And Nuhu with an awful clearance. At least we'll get on the end of it. Let's go ahead and just get that out wide. But now Atlanta driving wide. Goes to cut back in. JP steals it away. Let's get that cross out to Nuhu. There we go. Completion there. It should be good for the crosses as we try to speed up towards the front line here. Try to find some space as that one gets right off the defender. I actually tried to cross that one into Ladero, but I think I hit the wrong button. But a really nice cross deep and a pass back towards the middle, blocked by Reagan. Really fantastic work. Keeps this whole drive going here for us. They drive almost like we're watching football. Pass this one back to Nuhu. Nuhu will get it up to JP. Let's try to build something offensively here. Have to try to find some pass in. There we go. Now we can get it into the middle. Montero up to JP. JP not gonna find the winner, but it does go out for a corner. Really struggling to find our form here since the injury. We do go short, but we're not gonna get on the end of it. Can we get the ball, though? Yes. Alex Roldan up to Reagan. Reagan back to Roldan. Roldan up to BigBearB. BigBearB into me. Try to find the through, but we're just not going to. In stoppage time, 30 seconds left. We need this ball back. Couldn't quite find the interception there, and it might be another draw. And indeed it is. Still not able to find a score. We haven't scored since our injury. And we're really not picking up a lot of points either. And in pure, utter shock, we receive a message here from the manager. I have to inform you that you are not a part of my plans moving forward here at the Seattle Sounders FC. I have listed you for transfer, and I will let you know as and when I have accepted an offer for you. We thank you for your time here and wish you well in the future. We were the leading goal scorer, got injured, and now they just want to cast us to the side. Well, I guess it's time to play for our next team and draw as much interest as we can. We're up 1-0 as we head on in to the Real Salt Lake game in about the 80th minute. And once again, starting with a corner. And funnily enough, as we are told we are no longer the plan of the future for this club, we come in and we get the captain's armband. Very interesting. But we have an offense building here. Try to cut to the inside, try to find some space, but the defender all over us. Let's try to drop this one back here to JP. JP will get it into Rusnak. Rusnak flips over to Aber, who turns. Had the spot to get in, but he will get the nice through pass, and there we go. Finally, the music will play in this episode. I'm going to head the other way, though. They don't want me? Fine. And in fact, we're not even coming in playing cam. We're playing a different position. I think we're playing a left back. I don't really have great defense, but, you know, we'll do what we can, I suppose. I just don't understand how I'm a cam and you put me in at a left back. Just doesn't make a whole lot of sense as Fry saves and we will clear barely. Let's hustle up here, try to get over to where we're supposed to be. Try to play a little bit of defense again. I'm not a defender by any means, and a header comes in. That one you might call in on me. No, that actually doesn't go in. Must have just hit the side netting. Definitely thought that one was in. Well, let's see with one more effort here if maybe we could find a shot in on goal, and that was just bad. Too much under it. We sprained our ankle, and you would imagine we would have had a tremendously difficult injury, like a broken leg, with how we've played since getting back, and maybe that's why the Sounders are casting us to the side. But we will at least get the victory. 2-0. We'll see what goes forward with this team or who comes in to try to pick us up. And after the game, rumors starting to go around about a possible transfer. How do we react? Do we go Maverick? Share during the podcast interview about being open to a move if it happens. Do we go Virtuoso? Do an interview with the club website saying how happy you are at the club and don't believe any gossip. My job is to play. Or do we go Heartbeat? Make an appointment with the director of football. Are the rumors true? Or can I tell my teammates I'm staying? If it wasn't because I got injured and haven't really had even the time on the field to get any of the match day objectives done, I would go Heartbeat, you know? I would talk to the director, see how I can help. Or, you know, I would even go on the club website and talk about how I love being with the team. But if I get injured and you cast me to the side, it's Maverick time. If you want to just toss me away, I'm open to a trade. Now time for our revenge against LA Galaxy, who knocked us out of the Open Cup. We're coming in the 82nd minute, almost 83rd, as a right mid. They're no longer even playing us at our true position. And I'm starting to sense a theme here, starting with corners. That one will go out of bounds. However, it apparently went off of one of our guys, so we still have a corner. They will go short. They go with another cross from the inside. No, they drive the ball towards the middle. Try to find that final pass. I block it. I cleared it. Just going to say it. That was me. And now it's time for an offensive attack. Can we get the ball up? No, let's drop back. Again, I'm supposed to just be playing a mid. Nice little juke there around the defender. Pass this one out wide to Alex Roldan. Roldan can carry the ball up. We'll drop back here if you want to go for a pass back. Instead, he goes for a cross goal clear. Or not clearance, a cross goal. That's kind of self-explanatory. Nice little juke there. Try to again drive past, a shot in on goal, but it goes right towards the keep. Now, can we find a late game winner? Maybe that would get us back in favor of the team, who apparently doesn't like us anymore. Get a pass out here to Aber. Aber can drive in with a shot to the bottom corner. Saved. will be a corner attempt. Do we go short? Do we go far? Kind of right in the middle, and we're not going to get on the end of it. But we will keep possession here as it goes out to Montero. Montero crossed goal and is wide. Little bit of defense there. Try to get on it, a bear. Okay, well, a little bit of some pinball, and unfortunately we're going to end up losing possession when we were in the box with it. Yamar does a great job, though. We'll get on it. We'll flick over to a bear, back over to me. Let's try to go out wide here. Get around the edge. Can we find a cross? In we do. Headed assist goal for the win in the 91st minute. Montero finally gets us on the board. Hopefully that'll help us out a little bit, whether it's for this club or for a different club. But we do get around the edge, get the cross in right on the inside of the defender. Nice placement from Montero. Goalie wasn't saving that one. And indeed, that will be for the win. Pulling it back against the Galaxy, getting some revenge late after knocking us out of the Open Cup, will at least steal 3 points from their house. And would you look at that, first time we actually finished with a 7.1 match rating, had 1 assist, completed 4 passes. We'll see what the manager has to say about that. And the news has broken. Today I have received and accepted a bid for you from RC Celta. Your agent has spoken with them, I believe, and I understand they're offering you a wage of $3,000 per week. I need you to think this move over and let me know whether you wish to agree to the transfer or if you'd rather reject it in favor of staying here with us at Sounders FC. We got injured after carrying the team for so much of the first few months, to then be cast aside, and you ask if I want to stay with the team. I think it's time to go overseas to Vigo, Spain, and join a new team. So let's review the offer, and we'll go ahead and accept. Now, I don't know, however, if we move right away or if we have to wait to the next transfer window. But for now, we have agreed. I'm glad we're able to reach an agreement for you to move to RC Celta. You will leave us as soon as the transfer window opens. So, question answered. I advise you work hard in the meantime. I'm sure your new manager will be delighted by any show of good form ahead of you joining his club. Now it's just a waiting game. But because we were injured during the summer, we missed out on that transfer window. We will have to finish the season with the Sounders. We can't move until January, the start of the next season. So we'll have to finish off. We'll finish off, first of all, this episode with the Timbers game and the Orlando City. Then we just have the month of September and 2 games in October to finish out with the Sounders. So we'll finish that one off next episode. So let's get in where we can get in and really just practice for when we move across seas. Coming in the 78th minute against the Portland Timbers. We're up 1-0. Let's just help the team see that on through as we come in at right mid. As the Timbers looking to try to even this thing up, we'll have to go backwards here as they do find a nice pass in there. Not a great angle there from Nuhu, forcing the ball in. Nice poke away, and we should be able to, well, pull away from our defensive third. Now in stoppage time, can we try to find something here? We go out wide, try to keep that one in, which we do. Try to find a way around the defender. Nice ball roll. Look for a corner. Not a corner. I tried to get a cross. I keep wanting to say corner. Or I keep saying corner when I mean cross. But an opportunity we waste there. But we managed to hold on for the team. And we finally do beat the Timbers 1-0. Unfortunately, we just weren't a big part of it. And more news is in, kind of confusing, but this is just a quick note to let everyone at the club know that the following players will be released for international duty from the 1st of September to the 7th of December, and that is me to the United States for an international duty. And I saw it pop up on the calendar. It was the New Zealand Invitational, I think it said. So I think we're part of the U.S. national team. At least that's the only thing that would make sense to me, which sounds good for us. And for the final bit of action in this game, coming in the 76th minute, game is tied 0-0, once again playing right mid. Now Orlando trying to find a way through, but we will have a nice bit of defending and avoid the defender, but we just forgot about the ball, I suppose. Try to do a little bit of some defending here. Nice job to intercept it. Pass that one up to Ladero. We're also looking for a winner ourselves, as we could go wide here, which we do. Try to get by the defender, and we will at least keep possession of it. We can look for a long cross over to Morris. Not going to get on the end of it, though. It was a close one, but I think it was worth trying to switch the field. Now let's see if we could try to build an offensive attack here. As Alex Roldan goes out wide. We'll try to sit behind. He can bring it back to us if he wants, which he will. Look for that pass across the middle. Going to find Ladero. Ladero, get it back to me. Try to go across and going to end up losing it, but we will get right back on it. Again, this defender all over me, but nice spin. Cross, goal, no. Still looking for our first shot, first goal since getting injured. Was a decent shot there, though. A little bit of hero ball, but at this point, I think we deserve it. 6.1 match rating, as that cross goes a little bit to the back, as a pretty good header from Nuhu saved. Now we have JP out wide, as we're all going wide, but might have been offside. Try to get the cross in. Not going to find a bear. Needed to put a little bit more on that one. Might have been a waste of a great opportunity. We still have a little bit of time, but not much. 1 minute of stoppage time, but we do get the ball right back. Need someone, or I'll get around them. That works fine for me. Maybe look for the cross in there. A bear header saved. And that is it. Had 2-3 opportunities late. We weren't able to get the ball in the back of the net. And as we head off the pitch, 6.6 match rating, completed 4 passes, had 2 tackles. I mean, for the time we're given, we're not playing awful. But that is where we will end it today. Really shocking episode. Really, I thought we would end up coming back from the injury. We were playing so well, I didn't think it would be so difficult to get back into the starting rotation. And then to just be cast aside and immediately set for transfer almost. Honestly, a little disappointing in the Sounders there. But next episode we will start in the international friendly with Team USA taking on New Zealand. We are still atop of the Western Conference, although now just by 2 points. So in our absence, we struggled, but the team doesn't seem to understand that. And in the MLS, despite pretty much missing 2 months of action because they really haven't been playing me much at all, we are still second in the league in goals scored, 17 in 23 matches. LAFC's Bwanga, maybe is how it's pronounced. Probably not, probably butchered that, but he has 20 in 24. So I don't know what the Sounders are doing, but they're going to be missing out next year. The plan was to go ahead and move to a different team next year, somewhere overseas, so it ends up still working out. But honestly, in the disrespect, though, it's kind of shocking. The next episode, we will have the New Zealand football match. And we also, in the international friendlies, will be facing against Mexico. There's going to be some MLS games. And potentially, if we're not playing a whole lot in those games, we might just finish off the entire MLS season next episode. So make sure you guys are subscribing. You either scroll down and take it or hit my bear icon in the bottom right. And make sure you do tap the bell icon so you're notified of when these videos go live. This series posted every Tuesday and Friday. On Madden 23, I also have the Commanders Replacement Squad series. That is posted every Monday and Thursday. Then the State Only Challenge every Wednesday and Saturday. So 6 videos a week. Make sure you guys stick along. Leave your thoughts about how this episode went. And if you think it was right for the Sounders to do what they did, or if you think I kind of got stabbed in the back, because that's how I feel a little bit. But until next time, where we see our first bit of U.S. national team play, we'll see you later. Bye.